But ladies in the house, this is not an all-male dominant sport. We got some young ladies in the driver's seat out here tonight. One, I know, it's in the mini-rod class. You'll see her come out and be driving and stemming her tractor. And also we have one in the four-wheel drive class, our local-owned, nationally known young lady right here from Miller's Tavern going to be driving the Footloose truck. So as we get things squared away, we're ready to go pulling. Our first class will be the 6,200-pound small block four-wheel drives. 4 trucks in the class. Rob Brighton on the old rusty red coming out of North Carolina will be your first on the hook. Casey Avery out of Chesterfield on the stressed out Chevy. Delton Stallings on the after hours, also out of Hertford, North Carolina with his Chevrolet. And Pee Wee Taylor on the side stepper. New attraction to the Taylor Motorsports. You'll probably recognize the truck, but out here on the first in the hook in the small block class.
He said, no, I can't do that. I wish I could do that. Welcome to Miller.
Let you know that registration is now closed for all the pullers. If you haven't got here by now, registration is closed. We're going to go ahead and tally everything up and get things squared away and get ready to go into pulling. Don't forget, plenty of food up there at the shop on both sides. You've got the Hawaiian ice, and also you've got the strawberry grill. I think that's what it is. They've got plenty of food up there. Also, the 2023 Dragon Motorsports t-shirts and hats. Don't be just putting your hand up there as a visor. You're looking for a hat. We've got Dragon Motorsports hats right up there at the shop. A lot of other activities up there, a little souvenir stand. So if you make your way, get you something to eat, get you something to drink, cool off out here tonight, and we'll go into pulling. Out here tonight, some of our sponsors, Gilman Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing, serving the Richmond area for over 100 years and recently opened right there in Kilmarnock, bringing it closer to the Northern Neck. Remember, Gilman Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing. Connemara Corporation of Northern Neck, voted top 3 of Virginia Living Magazine's Best in Virginia for the best home builder for 2 years in a row. One of our sponsors out here, and also one of our sponsors when we had the Honky Tonk Heroes, Connemara Corporation. Also out here on the track, Bobcat of Ashland, one of the largest authorized Bobcat dealers networks in the country, just outside of Richmond, right there in Ashland. Bobcat of Ashland rides us with a skid steer out here working the track, and we've got our one and only Keystone on the operator, taking care of everything on the end of the track. Also, we've got our other fella, is part of the Dragon Motorsports family in the area. We've got, I call him Blue Eyes. You've got River Landscape down there on the Caterpillar skid steer, taking care of everything down there. Brian on the skid steer, keeping the track groomed in. Also, Atkins Propane, locally owned community, and Center Fuel Company, providing full range of propane delivery and technical sports for all of your applications or any of your appliances in or around your house or in the shop or even on the farm. That's Atkins Propane. First on the hook out here tonight with the Chevrolet. Rob Bright on the old rusty red.
Just a little bit. When the meeting comes down, we're going to
out of Hertford, North Carolina, running the Chevrolet, old rusty red. Now these trucks run up to about 440 cubic inch motor, small block, nationally aspirated, all the safety equipment. Bring it up to RPM, got to ride off the clock. travel down the track somewhere around that 150 to 200 foot mark. He turned it down. Okay, he has that option. The track is what we call green. What that means, that is the first vehicle down the track, and it hasn't had a lot of packing. That sled continues to pack, along with the roller scraper. Everything is packed, and sometimes it helps the track. You draw the number. You think you can get a good fight, or you think you can do a little bit better. The first puller has that option to turn it down and coming back and trying it again. And he said, yep, he's going to drop it and come back in the bottom of the pack. Casey Avery out of Chesterfield. Sharp-looking Chevrolet, calling it the stressed out Chevy. Now, Casey had a little bit of problem late last year on the motor. They're just getting it back together. Now, how would you like to go up here and put all that pinstripe all over that truck? No, sir. That is a wrap. They've done a wonderful job of getting it wrapped. Sharp-looking Chevrolet truck. Once again, 440 cubic inch motor. 23-degree cylinder heads. One single carburetor. They have to run street-legal tires, which you can run on the road. You can run them on the track. They're DOT-approved tires. 24 inches on the hitch height on these trucks with all the seats equipment around the flywheel area. When they back up to the sled, they got a big hook. That is the tow chain, and it goes right onto the drawbar or the hitch area of the truck. Then they got a little small cable goes up to what they call the kill switch, and it will cut off the ignition if something was to come loose, or the operator on the sled can shut that truck down if the throttle gets hung up. Something for all the safety. Casey Avery, stressed out Chevy.
$315.63, 25.7.
Simple, I have 3 mega trucks, and I need you up here. Do you want to do it, or you want me to get you? All right. I reckon he'll do it, Hugh. He'll be fine. Delta Stallings, multi-champion in the 6,200-pound small block truck. Out of the Stallings Motorsports, right out of Hertford, North Carolina, the truck they call After Hours. Delta doing the driving with the Chevrolet. Chevy, 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 all in the class out here tonight. We had a couple people out here last night. It was their very first time they ever been to a truck and tried to pull. And if that was you, and you're coming back, thank you very much for coming back out here tonight. But if you're not here tonight, you're going to miss a good show. I think some of them. Will, are you WW? You live streaming, live chatting? Yep. He got a live stream. We'll find out. WWP TV, Will Witt Productions, is here tonight filming this pool, and not only this pool, other pools throughout for Dragon Motorsports. Got a YouTube channel. Click on it, hit a thumbs up. Right now, Delta Stylings.
No speed reported for Delta Stalling. Setting the mark. You got Kenny Gibson on the end flag and Warner Beasley on the unhooking.
He just acquired this truck. Got a little different name on the front, but he's calling it the Side Stepper.
Jody Parr is your front flagman, and Scotty Schooler is your front hooker. Hey, what's James' last name? You know, James.
Also, I'd like to thank Tidewater Off-Road, one of our sponsors, located in Central Virginia. They are your leading source for all things for trucks and boats. They sell and install a large variety of products. Just let them know how they can help you. Tidewater Off-Road. Also, Redburn Hemp Company, your local hemp farm out of Ashland, Virginia. Also, Tavern Chevrolet, your trusted Chevrolet dealership. Sales, service, and parts, serving the Richmond and Fredericksburg area. Your one-stop place for all your automotive needs. That's Tappahannock Chevrolet. Custom Whitetail Taxidermy. Matt Jones, locally taxidermist, is award-winning master whitetail taxidermist. T&J Towing for all your lockouts, jump starts, police calls, motor club, private dealer, affiliated, broke down, need a jump, T&J Towing. Alrighty, Pee Wee Taylor on the Side Stepper.
Taylor, 325 even, 26.9 on the speed. Dylan Wood doing the driving for him. He said, I'm done driving that street truck. I want some more power. I want me about 700, 800 horsepower. That's all he got in that truck. The Side Stepper.
Want to make sure if you're down at the end of the track on the runoff area, if you're in between the light pole and that rescue squad unit, you're going to need to move. We want to make sure that is wide open for enter and exit for any emergency. We don't need anything trapped up down at the end of the track. So if you're down in that area, we ask if you would please just get back behind the ropes, move your vehicle or whatever you're in, get out of the way, keeping that area free. Right, on the old Rusty Red, your last puller. Now, once again, he turned down the 308 as your test book.
Keith Brickhouse in the danger zone was loading up to come tonight, and the engine blew up. So they said, all right, we're just going to put it back together. They just blew the engine apart back in Victoria. They got the engine back together and tried to load it up, and it blew off again. So tough break for those guys.
Alrighty. Can the red truck, the red Chevrolet, get out in front of that green Pee Wee Taylor? And that'll put him on your number 3 spot. That's Pee Wee Taylor on the side stepper, put him on your number 1 spot. Delton Stallings on the after hours on the number 2 spot. And then it goes to Rob Bright on the old Rusty Red, number 3, and Casey Avery on the stressed out, rounding out your 4 in the class.
Mega Truck's coming up next. It's in the description. All right, Titanium was our first commenter. Congratulations to you. Welcome all, welcome all. Jack Marks coming up first. And Cheap Trick, the Ranger, coming out of the Callio, Warsaw area. We're parking the big drone, and we're going to fly the little drone, so you're not going to have drone for a few minutes during this class. 3 trucks, they're all 4, and hope you're looking for them. The Devin Brand ran good last night, had a tough run, broke it the week before, and put a rubber band on it. It's still
okay, John has left the building. He is going to get his tractor ready. He's pulling in the next class, and he done left the announcing duties up to me. I'll do the best I can. Starting out here with the mega trucks, we got 3 of them here tonight. They really put on a good show last night. I've been doing them here for probably close to 10 years now, and they put on just as good a show last night as I love to see them do.
.70 33 27033 19.1 on the speed. It ain't about that. It's an exhibition class, but you get the deal. There's your winner, Dylan Wood, right there, driving Pee Wee Taylor.
said that was Jack. Jack Martin. Next up is Brian Self, over near Farnham, Virginia. Y'all listen to that forward rumble. That thing's ready to take off now.
They put the engine in parts the week before, came back in a box, and they put it back together. So we made some good
These two trucks coming up.
Here we go.
Got a little bit more power than the Ford Ranger has. They gonna show you some air, some serious air.
even, 300.007, 24.3
Brian worked on this truck too, and I think he might have built the engine in this truck. Bush put on this best fool I've ever seen him make last night. He ended up pulling, I don't know how far it was, 330, 40 feet. He carried this front end probably for 200 feet down there, y'all in the track.
It's going to take a minute to work the track back in over here on the line.
Give it up for him. He's out here to put on a show for you. He loves it.
For that one, Jimmy. For that one. Have to get that out of the way.
What do y'all think about that, man?
All right, you ready for you, Butch? Get that packer off the track, we're going to turn him loose. Y'all look at his license plate, it says straight up. Now I'll give y'all two guesses on what that means, straight up.
24.6 on the speed for Butch. Winning 2 nights in a row. He said this ain't mini mayhem, this is mega mayhem. 24.6 on the speed for Butch.
Alright, that's the end of this mega truck class. We got 8 other tractors coming up here tonight in the Economy Mod. Hot Rods will probably have to make a few adjustments on the sled, and we're going to hop right into this class. First up is Chad Seal out of Santa Cross, Virginia. He had the best run that he had last night. He ended up second last night out of 7 tractors. He was very happy. He will go for it again tonight.
No, I'm happy with that. Where's the bounce? Oh, Lord.
I don't know if some of y'all noticed or not, we're not using the tractor and the blade out there tonight. We kind of switched over to these new skid steer attachments that we started using last year, and they've gotten real popular almost everywhere we go across the state. Want us to bring them to them. They really keep the track consistent and smooth, and they're just faster. How many come here tonight to see the wild and crazy mini rods? They put on a good show last night. Had a couple of them running 33 and 34 miles an hour. They were hauling the mail. Hope they can put on the same show here tonight. I think the track's somewhere close to what it was last night. Hope we can get them down there again. All right, here comes out on the track, Chad Seal with the Big Mama tractor. I think that tractor's based off like a 5000 Ford. Got a big small block Chevrolet in it, and Chad is, like I say, he made a real good run here last night. Finished up number 2. I know he would love to improve on it. We just have to see. And these tractors here, they are limited to running 7,400 RPM. They've all got to run a chip that we inspect, make sure every one of them's got the chip in there, and they're limited to a small block engine. And most of them are putting out around between 700 and 800 horsepower in that area. But anyway, here goes Chad. First hook up.
he's going to keep it 300.007, 23.6 on speed.
Down a little bit from where it was last night, but that, you'll never know. The traffic distance from one night to another can change, and it's just a hard, and he's actually pulling a different sled. I think they pulled the Pioneer sled last night. A lot of things you've got to take into consideration when you go to turn it down or keep it. But anyway, coming up now, Darrell Battle with the chicken number 2. I don't have his address here, but I know he's from Maryland. He's one of our few pullers that come across the water. He's from somewhere over there near La Plata, Maryland, I think. But he just started running with us this year. He had a few little engine problems and all, but we're glad to have him, and he's supporting us, and he'll get better. All right, green light, green flag. All right, Darrell, show us what you got.
I got it somewhere.
Thing sound like it shifted in the gear that it didn't like. I don't know when it come off the line. I don't know, but anyway, just give him a hand. Like I say, he's just getting started, and we're glad to have him pullable.
17 on
Darrell
the
Battle out of Maryland.
244.99.
Got coming up next, Kevin English, right out of Tappahannock, Virginia here. He was last night's winner. He's actually won the last couple bulls. He's been on a roll. The old saying is when you're on a good horse, you ride it as long as you can, because one of these days he's going to throw you off there. But he's been on a roll here lately, so he's riding the big now. Here comes Kevin now, and Kevin is a snap-on tool salesman. He actually lives right down the hill at Braves Forecast, and he runs a route on the snap-on truck over there in the Ashland area. I'm sure he's got well, I think his wife and kids might be down in the Outer Banks, and Kevin decided he wanted to come forward, so he liked the pulling better than he liked the beat. I can't blame him, I'm kind of the same way. Kevin English, Tappahannock, Virginia, with the tractor he calls the Gambler, a 4020 John Deere with a small block Chevy engine. As you live later, 326 feet, 25.8 miles an hour. That's still tough to get. Kevin Whitley lead by about 26 feet. I think Dad's distance was right around 300. Next up is John Nichols, you announcer. He's been in a little bit of a slump lately, and he's due a good run, so maybe y'all can help him along. And like I say, he's been in a little bit of a slump lately. He hadn't had a good run in a while, so he's due one. John Nichols backing up to the sled. Looks like he's setting up a little bit left of center. So like I tell you, he ain't been having the best of runs here lately, and let's see if he can turn it around here tonight. All right, looks like he's got a green light and a green flag. That's a little bit better than he's been doing there. 307.04.24.3. Yeah, that must have been the number 3 spot. I don't know how many of y'all know much about John. John's been my announcer for about 10 years now. He's a retired professional firefighter for the city of Hopewell. And now he does a bunch of odds and ends, like a lot of retired people do, just to make a little extra on the side. But he's a retired professional firefighter, and he's really been a big asset to Dragon Motorsports over the last 10, 15 years.
307.04, 24.3 on the speed for John.
We got Michael Alley here. The tractor he calls Unfinished Business. I guess he called it Unfinished Business. He hadn't painted and all, but y'all probably heard me say this before. He's a young boy, and he did all the work to this tractor on himself. He's probably about 19, 20 years old, and he pretty much built this tractor. from over Chesterfield, Virginia. Man, these snow cones I see these kids walking up here with look some kind of good. I think they coming from a hula hut over there. Them ice cream, them, All right, here we go. Michael Allen, Chesterfield, Virginia.
.219, 23.7 on the speed. You sell inland for a living or something? Oh.
After these 3 or 4 more tractors run, we will switch over to the little mini sled. I don't know if y'all can see it sitting down there. Those mini tractors take their own little personal sled. That sled down there says that we own a little bit too big for those tractors. They only weigh like 2,050 pounds and be kind of hard for them to pull a 40,000-pound sled and really put on a show with it. But that little sled they got down there will let them get up and haul freight and shut them down on the other end.
Earl McCray up next. And then Oliver.
All right, we got Earl McCray now. He's from a little town called Churchville, Virginia. Craigsville, Virginia, which is out a little bit west of Stanton, Virginia. Y'all know where Stanton, whatever you call it. I'm not sure the exact right way to say it, but y'all know what I'm talking about. All right, Earl, he's been having trouble getting his tractor geared right, and I know a lot of other pullers have been through the same. He's been too low on his gear for a while. Now, it looks like right there tonight he didn't want to take off. He might be too high, so we'll have to see.
$292.18, $292.18, 22.6.
stay on you.
Rocky Meadows here. He's from Chesterfield, Virginia. On the tractor he calls Buck Eater.
Meadows on the Buck Eater out of Chesterfield. Right now leading in the points. Right now for 2023 on the Chevrolet powered Oliver sheet metal. That'll be Lawrence Heyman. Dollars and no cents. Next on deck to be your last puller to glass right now. Kevin English, right there about that 325 mark.
All right.
30607 24.2.
Lawrence Heyman on the tractor he calls Dollars and No Cents, coming out of Maryland, Farm Hall, sheet metal. Right after this tractor, we're going to be taking about a 10-minute intermission. We'll move the little sled, the mini sled up here and get that all set up for the mini run. Might be able to give you time right now if you want to get into the grocery line. Get you something to eat or cold to drink. It's going to take about 10, 15 minutes to get the track set up and the sled. Right now, Lawrence Heyman on the Dollars and No Cents. down in that class. That'll put Kevin English on the gambler on another thing this weekend, last night and again here tonight. John Nickel on the number 2 spot. That'll put Rocky Meadows on the buck eater, number 3. Your number 4 spot goes to Michael Alley on the unfinished business. Number 5, Chad Seal on the Big Mama. Your number 6 spot goes to Earl McCray. Number 7, Lawrence Heyman. And Daryl Battle on the Tickin' Chicken 2. That is your top 8 tracks in the class. Take a few break. We might be able to put, so if we can get maybe Kevin English and Pee Wee Taylor. Kevin and Pee Wee Taylor, y'all come out here by trackside. We'll do a little presentation. Where are you, Will? Where's WW? Take your time. We'll wait on you. Don't run. Y'all having fun out here tonight? Well, good. If you wasn't going to have fun, I was going to get you to go back through the gate and pay again. Maybe you'll have a little more fun there. We give you.
No, I saw it, Dad. You let that darn monster truck dig it down too deep.
Out here tonight, I got Pee Wee Taylor. I understand that that green truck has made a new home over in Buckingham County. You just kind of picked it up just a couple of days ago. First time in this, was this the first time in the seat at all? Yes, sir. First, not even loaded. You just ran a winch up on it and went from there. Yes, sir. Well, you're a man of a lot of words. Pee Wee Taylor out here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Put him on your number 1 spot in the small block truck class.
I will.
Last time they
on the Chevrolet.
Kept the accumulator on last night for him when he ran.
Yeah, they cleaned up.
Yeah, that big thing.
Yeah.
He cut the pan off, so it all it did was drop.
Oh. It was 400.
This is kind of being old school out here tonight. I tell you one thing, I thought I was doing pretty good, and you've been having an awesome run with that John Deere and that new power plant you got in there. I know that guy. Y'all look down at the end of that track. There's a fella down there. Where are you? Wave your hands so we can. He down there in the golf cart. He said, I just can't come up here. He's the mastermind behind everything. Am I right, Kevin?
Absolutely. If it weren't for Dad, I wouldn't know how to get the chain tight. He's always helping me out, talking about things, and I got to thank him, Randy Davis, all the Simpsons. They're always behind me, getting me to the cross scales, my hitch hitting everything right. Because most time I'm kind of flying solo. They always jump in and help. And I got to thank my engine builder. He's here tonight, George Coleman, Cam Racing Engines. He put one strong heartbeat in that deer.
Well, I'm going to tell you what, you had an awesome run, and the last time the hook is dropped in the drawbar, you just always set sail, and you're making all of us, even me in the class, we all chase it. We're saying, what's going on here? But I'm going to tell you what, congratulations out here tonight on a double bank weekend. Awesome run out here on the John Deere and calling the camera. Kevin English out here tonight, put him on the #1 spot in the 5,200-pound economy mod.
For what? I don't know. All I know is what I'm doing, back and forth. He got more power. He can hold it. I don't know. What's the hold up now?
Man up there with the flag. Yeah, he keeps measuring me with a tape measure.
Oh, the chicken. What? Oh, the big menu. Okay, all right. That guy right there, I'm going to tell you what, he's been around Dragon Motorsports. We've been a bad influence on you. For the last 10 years, WWP TV. Go to the YouTube channel, click on, put a thumbs up. What do you got else going on, Will?
Well, we also have another streaming platform because in Europe they play music, and the music is not good on YouTube, so we have a streaming platform, WWPTV.plus. I think it's $44.99. You can watch unlimited polling, and it's from around the world, not just here, and no ads. So if you don't like ads, that's a good deal. So, but YouTube, that's our bread and butter. That's what travels us all over. And these pullers, like you're about to see, they're the ones that put me up for the weekend. When I go to hang out with them, I'm sleeping with them, I'm eating with them. We're doing all that together. And hey, I couldn't do it without pullers. So enjoy the show. I hope you enjoy it.
You're talking about no commercials. It's like Turner Classic Movies, but no on pulling. That's what I like. All righty, going to get that mini sled up here. That sled comes out of the Carolinas, the United Pullers of the Carolinas. And they're going to be running these 2,000-pound tractors. And we've got two young ladies, one of them out here tonight, her first time sitting in the seat on these mini rods. You're talking about 3,000 horsepower. I don't think all the vehicles in my yard is going to equal 3. I know they don't equal 3,000. They won't even equal 500. But out here tonight, they're going to be putting on some good power out on the track.
Yeah, I got you. Sorry about that. I wasn't able to do the interview cam tonight, but I got the interview.
course, that knocked me over. How you doing? But I don't want every pull except for the one that I've been through. But missing that one. Yep.
You don't like the smile? What's the deal?
Ready to go home, Kenny. Do what real fast? 62 Sportsman. The street trucks. The shootout are coming back in. And then they had the
6 of the mini runs out here tonight.
There's 2 women.
Then they had the regular.
Alan Hudson
Had the boxing.
on the aggravator.
Yeah.
Be your first puller.
Yeah.
And then it'll be Mary Keel, young lady doing the driving, what they call spending her inheritance. And that put her last night on the number 2 spot. Cody Singletary on the night train. Andy Langford on the bear claw. You got Frankie Steed on the money pig. And Parrish McGlam, first time in the seat on the track on the night train 2 out here tonight. So we'll see what goes on with the mini rods. Getting the track all squared away. The sled is ready. This is a little bit smaller motorized sled. A little bit set up for the smaller vehicles, weighing in about 2,000 pounds all the way up to the 4,000 pounds on the four-wheel drive trucks out of the pullers of the Carolina. And they're up here this weekend. They're up here this weekend helping us out to put on the show with the mini run. So, going to be plenty of noise out here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. So a lot of noise coming out here tonight, so I want you to do, you want to watch out as far as your noise out here. We're going to be putting out a little bit, so you're going to make sure. It wouldn't be the last one. A lot of noise out here, so you got small children, just your age yourself. You got a lot of noise. You might want to take your index fingers and be able to close your ear because you're talking about a lot of noise and horsepower right here in Miller's Tavern. Last night, Jamie Evans on the Carolina night train. He took it for a ride at the 351 mark, put him on the number 1 spot. Also, Mary Keel out of New York on the spinning their inheritance. She finished up the number 2 spot. Cody Singletary on the Carolina night train 2, coming out of Tar Heel, North Carolina. Put him on your number 3 spot. It'll be Andy Langford on the bear call right here at Tappahannock on the 4 spot. And Frankie Steed on the money pit. He's out of Mount Olive, North Carolina on your number 5. And Alan Hudson out of Stokes, North Carolina on the aggravation. Those 6. Back out here again. Alan's first on the hook. Out of Stokes, North Carolina on the aggravation. It's about 575 cubic inch motor with a big blower sitting on top of it, forcing all that air in these motors. Gonna be a little bit of noise, so if you got small children or just yourself, you want to be able to kind of cover your ears because they're gonna crank it up here in Miller's Tavern. Gonna back up, get all squared away, get on a tight chain. These tractors weighing in 2,050 pounds. again, the horsepower, way more than what the weight is. Riding on the sled, getting everything go. You'll see the red light goes to green. Sled operator says, I'm ready. Track's ready. Kenny G, we're ready to go.